Getting to witness a child score their first goal or master a skill they have been working long and hard on is the best part of being a coach. Seeing their face light up and fill with excitement reminds me of the times I had the same feeling, and it is amazing to pass that on to someone. Today I'll be discussing why sports are so important to a child's development. Sports are important to a child's development because they stimulate growth, benefit mental health, and develop social connections. I have played sports ever since I was a small child. I started figure skating at age 3, which turned out to be my passion, and I still coach to this day. I was involved with many sports throughout my childhood, including swimming, gymnastics, volleyball, and soccer. Even though not many of them stuck with me my entire life, I still feel that they have had a positive impact on me and my growth as a person. I will be telling you how sports stimulate growth in a child, how they benefit the child's mental health, and how sports help children develop social connections. The majority of the information I am sharing with you today was found at novakdjokovicfoundation.org, a foundation focused on the overall success of all children, and betterhealth.vic.gov.au, which provides a wide range of information on health and well-being. If I mention information from another source, I will state that source. Now let's start with how sports stimulate growth in a child. Sports stimulate growth in a child by teaching moral principles, including respect, success and failure, hard work, and leadership. Children are taught to respect those around them during team sports as well as individual sports. Respecting the coach and referees teaches you to respect the superiors and authority figures in your life outside of sports, and respecting teammates teaches you to respect peers and colleagues. Another moral principle that is taught in sports is mental toughness. This means teaching the child that winning isn't everything, and they may not always succeed at everything. This is important because it teaches that life will not always be sunshine and rainbows. According to CompetitiveEdge.com, failure is feedback, and feedback is the breakfast of champions. Hard work is another skill sports teaches, and it is important because learning to work hard results in a good work ethic throughout the rest of the child's life. Leadership is yet another moral principle that sports teaches a child. According to Marine Corps Community Services, playing sports teaches communication and problem-solving skills, which are important qualities in a leader. In addition to these moral principles, sports also promotes teamwork. Teamwork is important to a child's development because it makes them feel like they are part of something and included. It also teaches that success is acquired when everyone puts the work in, not just one person. This is important in life because often in school or work projects, they require hard work from everyone, not just one person, and it teaches that it can't be just completed by one person in that committee or group. The final way that sports stimulates growth in a child is that I will be talking about today is the physical and mental well-being. Sports are a great way to boost self-esteem. According to rcga.org and psychologist Dr. Glenn Roberts at the University of Illinois, sport can affect a child's development of self-esteem and self-worth. Self-esteem is very important in the rest of someone's life because this helps with confidence and being social in everyday life. Another way that sports benefits a child's physical and mental well-being is that sports keep the child in good health and reduces obesity. According to researchers at datalysiscenter.org, a study of public high schools found that 29% of boys and 34% of girls are overweight, and 16% of boys and girls are obese. At these schools, students who participated in one or more sports were much less likely to be overweight or obese. And as you can see in this graph, the U.S. has the highest number of overweight or obese children. Sports are a great way to stay active for a child, and in today's world, nobody wants their child to just be sitting in front of the TV playing video games. And along with that, playing sports dramatically reduces the risk of many diseases, including heart disease and osteoporosis, according to Better Health. Another way sports improves physical and mental well-being is that it improves sleep. Sleep is very important to a child's development, and if the child is putting their energy into sports during the day, they will sleep during the night better. As you can see, sports can stimulate a great amount of growth in a child, which gives great reason for children to take part in sports. All this growth and learning can be stressful for a child, so now I will discuss how sports can benefit a child's mental health. According to rcga.org, some children experience as much stress, depression, and anxiety as adults do. And then it goes on to state that even moderate physical activity has been shown to reduce stress and increase success in school. Sports give the child something fun and constructive to put their energy into. The child tries to be the best they can be, and that translates into activities outside of sports, including school. Another way that sports benefits a child's mental health is that it can act as an emotional outlet. Physical activity in general has always been said to be a great outlet for emotion and reduces aggressive outbursts. For example, when I figure skate, I always feel better when I'm sad or angry when I'm on the ice. It is important for children to have somewhere to go to let out emotions, and sports are a great place for that. Now that I've covered how sports can benefit the growth of a child and how it can be beneficial to a child's mental health, I will now discuss how sports help children develop social connections. Sports are a great way to make friends because there may be a common interest of the sport and may turn into a friendship that can last a lifetime. In figure skating, I met and befriended many other skaters that didn't even go to the same school as me. To this day, I am friends with these girls, including Rachel, who's here today, and my friendships with them blossomed because we did the same sport. Another way sports can develop social connections is through the presence of professional sports. These can bring large amounts of people together because of a common interest in a certain team, regardless of nationality, culture, or skin color. Professional sports can also serve as an inspiration for children to pursue the sport they play and maybe be like their favorite professional athlete one day. I know that's what I did when I was younger, first starting figure skating. In conclusion, I've discussed how children playing sports is beneficial to their development and why children should be playing sports. Sports can stimulate the child's growth, both physically and mentally, benefit their mental health, and help them develop social connections. And of course, it's fun. I'll leave you with some words from Nelson Mandela. Sport has power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language that they understand. Sport can create hope where once there was only despair. It is more powerful than governments in breaking down racial barriers. It laughs in the face of all types of discrimination. Thank you.